What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? Select screen here. Man, it is Wednesday. It's a little later than normal, but we're here. We're ready to go. We're doing something different tonight, hence the reason why we're a little bit late. It's gonna be so good, you guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this video, to this channel. Check us out at youtube.com/select screen. Also Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at 5ELECT 5CREEN. If you'd like to support us, check us out on patreon.com/select screen. We're also Twitch affiliates, so if you want to cheer us on there with bits or anything like that, you can also subscribe there at twitch.tv/select screen or twitch.tv/Elmo172331, or up above at player.me/select screen #tip or #tip. All right, man, tonight is going to be something totally not totally different. If you're a fan of our YouTube, you've seen us do a few of these before. It's actually why they tried to ban us one time. Okay, we have a little 90-day ban. It's not a big deal, because a lot of channels do this, and it's something that I really enjoy. I would love to host my own show one day. What it is, we are going to be able, what we're going to do tonight is, and I'm sharing this out to everybody, what we're doing tonight is we are going to react to the Captain Marvel trailer. I guess it's a Captain Marvel teaser that came out yesterday. I'm excited for this because I'm a Marvel, as you can see behind me with all this stuff. I'm a Marvel guy. I love Marvel stuff. I'm a Batman fan for DC, and they're swaying me with some other stuff as well. Shout out to the 2 viewers checking us out. Thank you guys for checking us out. But right now, I want you to leave a comment. Let me know what you like more in comics only. Not the movies, counting the comics. Do you like Marvel or do you like DC? I'd love to know. Leave a comment. If you're watching live on Twitch, let's talk about it. Which one's better? I want to get into that nerd war with you guys. You know, are you Marvel? Are you DC? Or, you know, are you, you love the DC universe, but, you know, you like Black Widow, or, whoever. Let me know in the comments there. I definitely want to know. So we're going to drop this out of here, and hopefully we don't get flagged on Twitch for doing this. We're going to try it and see what happens. Hopefully it works out just fine. We'll see here in a minute. But anyway, I'm going to react to this trailer. Most of you have probably seen it if you're a Super Marvel head like me. I refrained from watching it just because I wanted to share this moment with you guys. So yeah, here we go. I'm a little nervous. Maybe I should talk about Captain Marvel a little bit. Captain Marvel is, let me tell you what I like about Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is an amazing female. Well, let me rephrase that. The character of Carol Danvers is an amazing character. An amazing character. The history behind Captain Marvel is very difficult. The reason that I like Carol Danvers, the reason that I like Carol Danvers is she's connected directly to the X-Men, and I don't think we're gonna see that in this movie. But if you know anything about Carol Danvers, she is actually connected to Rogue. Rogue in the X-Men actually does not have the power to fly or have super strength. She actually steals those powers from Carol Danvers. I'm going to get this right. From Carol Danvers. Carol Danvers, and the reason why I'm making the distinction is originally Carol Danvers was Miss Marvel. Um, she gets her powers from Mar-Vell, who is not to be confused with Shazam in DC, who used to be Captain Marvel. It's confusing, comic books, right? But in the original canon, Captain Mar-Vell is a Kree soldier. He might be, well, he's a captain. You've probably seen the Kree in Guardians of the Galaxy. Ronan was a Kree. And then the Kree have been in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. if you're one of the sappy suckers who still watches that like me. Captain Marvel, his DNA is blended with, I'm not sure if she's a secretary back in the 70s, but basically she absorbs some of his powers, okay? She then takes on the moniker way down the line later of Miss Marvel instead of Mar-Vell. And it's pretty cool. Her costume, I should have pulled up pictures of this. Her costume has always got a lot of flack because originally it was like a red, it's a swimsuit, which most superheroes are kind of drawn after anyway, right? But it was like a one-piece swimsuit that was like red and black, and it had this like crazy star on it. In I guess it would be postmodern days, she had on just like a black one-piece kind of swimsuit looking thing, and it had a lightning bolt, and she always was known for wearing this red sash. And she was just amazing, super powerful. I heard her described once as Goku meets Superman. So she can shoot energy blasts out of her hands, she can fly, and she's super strong, and that's only a few of her powers, right? How does she connect to the X-Men and Rogue? Well, Rogue actually is tricked by Apocalypse. She's brainwashed, and she soaks up some of her power. And that's how Rogue ended up being able to lift tanks and fly and all of those things. I highly suggest if you can get your hands on a copy of X-Men, the animated series from the 90s. They did this brilliantly. It was very, very cool how that went down. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed that show, and they did Miss Marvel a ton of justice. What ended up happening here recently, and I'm going to say maybe in the last 5 years, it may be a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, Miss Marvel went like relaunched. And when she relaunched, she became, instead of Miss Marvel, she became Captain Marvel. And I know there's some things even when she was Miss Marvel where she's flown a lot of airplanes and stuff like that. She's been in the Air Force, things of that nature. Super cool stuff. But they changed her to Captain Marvel, and Captain Marvel, of course, we knew him as Captain Mar-Vell. Now she's Captain Marvel. She's got a different costume. She's gone through all these different kind of looks where she's had short hair, where she's had long hair, she's had a mask, she's had a full headgear and a mohawk. They've just been playing around with her identity a lot, and for me, I'm not a huge fan. I like a lot of the original stuff, even the way like they draw Beast now, where he looks more like a cat. I've never been a fan of that. I've always liked like the original, not the original Beast where he didn't have hair, but like where he had kind of the 90s, the way you kind of see him in the 90s is how I've always enjoyed a lot of my characters, and I want them to look similar, maybe not totally 90s, but just similar, you know. So with that being said, this trailer is Captain Marvel. It seems as if they're going to skip Miss Marvel, and they're going to make her Captain Marvel. As a matter of fact, this movie takes place in the 90s. I've done a lot of research on it, even though I haven't seen the trailer. This takes place in the 90s. We're supposed to have Nick Fury and also Phil Coulson in this movie, younger. They'll be de-aged, kind of like how you see in Ant-Man and the Wasp, where you see what's his name, Michael Douglas. Is it Michael Douglas? Yeah, how he was de-aged. So you're supposed to see them, and then also Ronan again from Guardians of the Galaxy. He was the bad guy in that movie. They're trying to kind of redeem him, and he will be in this movie. I don't think he's the bad guy, because the bad guys are the Skrulls. If you don't know about the Skrulls, that's a whole nother story. But the Skrulls are basically shapeshifters. We thought we saw the ultimate version of them in the Avengers movie. So the Skrulls in this movie are going to be in the 90s. Hopefully, I mean, this means that anybody in the Marvel Cinematic Universe right now could be a Skrull, an alien that we don't know about. So I'm not going to go too deep in that. I've already done this huge long intro. Let's get into this reaction. And again, you guys let me know, are you a Marvel fan or a DC fan in the comments? All right, here we go. First one, I'm not going to talk about. I'll just react to. 90s.
War is a universal language. I know a renegade soldier when I see one. Never occurred to me that one might come from above. Space invasion, big car chase. Truth be told, I was ready to hang it up till I met you today. So you're not from around here?
It's hard to explain. I keep having these memories. I see flashes. I think I had a life here. But I can't tell if it's real.
We have no idea what threats are out there. We can't do this alone.
Just fucking old lady.
We need you.
Oh, there's the helmet.
I'm not what you think I am.
Yo, that's what I get from. Okay. Something at the end? No, nothing at the end. Okay, very quickly, very quickly. Thoughts on that? I'm surprised. I think that's the emotion I'm feeling the most, is surprised. Blockbuster at the beginning, that's dope. Nothing says 90s like Blockbuster, you know what I mean? I saw the helmet in the mohawk. That was interesting. I didn't think they were going to do that. Did not see the Miss Marvel gear at all, obviously. And Samuel L. Jackson looks great, man. Both eyes. Supposedly we'll learn how he loses those two eyes. That's pretty dope. I like it. I felt like his narration almost overpowered hers from a trailer standpoint. It was like it almost seemed like a Nick Fury story. And then she talked and it was a little like, yeah, you know, whatever. It was a little wooden, I guess is the word. Let's play it again. I'm going to pause it on this stuff. So that's her. Okay, so she's going to get blasted out of the sky. Land in a blockbuster. For those of you who don't know, maybe you're a little bit younger, Blockbuster was the spot. Like, you would go on a Friday night and get a movie, you'd stand in line, no joke, at least 10 minutes. Blockbuster, that's a good indication of, this movie is in the 90s. Very cool. And it looks just like Blockbuster.
War is a universal language. I know a renegade soldier when I see one.
And a renegade soldier. So I'm assuming she's fighting with the Kree, because green, that greenish tealish color. So she's on the side of Ronin versus the Skrulls. So there's a big comic series too about the Kree versus the Skrulls. And we got to see one of them. So there's a good shot of, the green. So is her suit gonna somehow change?
Never occurred to me that one might come from above.
Because she's supposed to be like old, red, and blue. This has got to be early, kind of the height of S.H.I.E.L.D. maybe? She's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent? Or she's sneaking in. Maybe she's just sneaking in.
Space invasion.
That is important. This shot right here is super important. Super, super important. Let me tell you why. In the comic book, and spoilers for the Secret Invasion comic book, Spider-Woman dies in Secret Invasion. And the way they find out that these shape-shifting Skrulls have infiltrated Earth is she dies, and when she dies, she shapeshifts back into a Skrull. And she's on a table like that, and it's like this high shot where you don't see anything, but they're kind of like dissecting her and going, what in the world is this? We thought this was Spider-Woman, and it's not. So that's cool. That's very cool. The building even kind of looks the same.
Car chase.
Now there we get a shot of her using her powers. That's got to be early in the movie. So she's already Captain Marvel in the movie. I bet you we'll do a lot of flashbacks. It won't be a traditional like Iron Man telling of her origin.
Truth be told, I was ready to hang it up till I met you today.
I love how they kind of hid him in the trailer for a minute. His hairline looks a little suspect. It looks like a spray can on there, but his face, man, that's pretty good for a young Samuel L. Jackson.
So you're not from around here.
He looked different back then, but it works. Interesting that he's wearing shades a lot too.
It's hard to explain. I keep having these memories.
Brie Larson's a good pick.
I see flashes.
This
I
looked
think
bad.
I had a life here.
I don't know why they keep doing this in movies, just in general. This is not just a Marvel thing. But, instead of having people, there's a natural swing to people when they swing on ropes. And I think my reference point here is going to be Spider-Man. When Spider-Man swings, right, it looks natural. You could tell she was on wires. She just didn't. She was like floating for a little bit. Gravity didn't have a hold of her.
But I can't tell if it's real.
Her stuff. Now, is she in? It looks like she's in her traditional, her modern. Let's use that word, modern costume there. So, are the Kree experimenting on her, or is this the Skrulls? They're both bluish greenish. We'll see. Now, this is her squad. So they're definitely Kree. Which is crazy because the Kree... Aren't the Kree in conflict with Nova, the Nova Corps from Guardians of the Galaxy 2? That's why Ronan wants to destroy them, right? Jude Law, he's rumored to play Mar-Vell. But Mar-Vell, if I'm not mistaken, is purple. Now, you can see he's got a tint to his face. And different, but if you're gonna do an alien, and this is what bothered me a little bit on Thor Ragnarok, is go Star Wars and make an alien. Don't like, oh, I'm from a different planet, but I look like a human. I just got different color eyes. Like, make him look like the comic book as much as possible. You know what I mean? It's a big budget movie. If he's Marvel, maybe. So all of these have her in a plane. Notice that. Looks like she's gonna get maybe a wormhole or something. And maybe
We have no idea what threats are.
Ah, that's the scroll right there. We saw this picture. Let's see if I can get this paused fast. That is a scroll. And I mean, see, they announced this like last week.
We have no idea what threats.
Oh man, that comes by so fast.
We have no idea.
Man, you're not gonna get a good shot of it. But pointy ears. They usually have like a little purple cap, and they wear purple clothes. And like I said, they can morph into other people. I'm glad they went. That's what I'm saying. They went for it with the scrolls. They could have easily been like, okay, the scrolls just have this funny chin or something like that, like Thanos. Nope, they're going for it. That's what a scroll should look like. That's dope. Great job on that.
What threats are out there?
Now this is jacked up. She's got to be a scroll. This poor old lady. You can't tell by her chin or anything like that. She must. I bet you it's something with her voice. Because Marvel just decks her. It's not funny to hit old people. I'm not laughing about hitting old people. Okay? That's not what I'm laughing about. I'm laughing because, I mean, here's a superhero hitting an old lady. This is crazy. Why would they put that in a trailer? You save that for the movie. You don't put that in the trailer. You're gonna flip out. There's Ronan. You can tell by the hammer. Oh, Coulson. Look at Coulson. He looks just like Coulson, except he's got maybe a little more hair. I wonder if they're gonna tie that into S.H.I.E.L.D. somehow. Cool. Coulson looks great.
Alone.
Ah, there's the pager from Infinity War. And here we go. This is what I wanted to see. Yes, she does have the mohawk. I don't remember the blue face mask, though. Like the thing over her mouth. Maybe they're in outer space. That's how she breathes. That's pretty cool, though. It is cool to see her. Because, like, in Marvel vs. Capcom, the game, like, when you, like, go to a certain level, she, like, morphs out and gets the helmet and the mohawk. Are they underwater? What is she doing there? Oh, that's changed. Okay. There we go. That's more traditional. Yeah, that looks right out of the movie. It looks at her. So she's advancing in the Air Force.
I'm not what you think I am.
Now let's look. Here's the big deal. Everybody, this is what I heard. Everybody's making a big deal. No sash. You know, which, I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? Especially, you knew Marvel was going to change that a little bit. She still got something different than just a traditional belt, which is cool. The main thing is, like, she's powerful. Like, she's got all these elements going on. It seems like they got that down pretty well. The costume looks great. I know a lot of people were freaking out, too, that it was green. This is legit. Wow, that's legit. Yeah, and so she's like energy, man. That's crazy. I wonder if they're gonna be like Marvel Productions. Marvel. presents Captain Marvel. Marvel Studios. March 2009, guys. Captain Marvel. What do you guys think about this, man? I personally, Kyle, that boy, yo, what up, man? What's up? What's your thoughts on this Captain Marvel trailer, man, or teaser? They're calling it a teaser. I think it, personally, I'm liking it. Kyle, the boy says, add him on PS4 if I want to play live. Okay, yeah. We'll definitely get into some live soon, man. I thought I added you last couple of streams back. If not, we'll get you added for sure. Yeah, so let me go back to the logo so you can see the logo one more time. Kyle says good, pops out of the house. Okay, good. That's good to hear, man. So, all right. So yeah, I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be weird going back in time though, unless that's a hint of what's going on. Obviously, that's going to, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, man. Really, it's going to be weird that it's going to go back to the 90s, and you've got to figure the post-credit sting is going to be her getting the page, right? From, what's his face? From Nick Fury. So this is going to show how their relationship, got together and stuff like that. So, Kyle says, oh, invite him to the party. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing any live tonight. But like I said, I'll definitely add you, bro. And we'll probably do a live NBA live stream on Friday. Got anything crazy going on Friday? I don't think so. But I'll definitely get you added for sure. For sure. And your tag is your name, right? That's what's up. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see. I really want to see something post, Infinity War. I don't know if we will see that until Infinity War, the sequel to Infinity War. There's a teaser out there floating around right now that the Russos put up on their Instagram. I haven't really looked into it too deep, and reason being is it's really just a picture of like one of the Russo brothers sitting down in front of an easel. I'm like, I don't know if that's newsworthy, other than we're talking about it right now, but I don't know if it's really worth putting a whole video. They say it might be announcing the title. My guess, just for you guys, exclusive. I think they're going to call it Avengers Assemble. If you notice, they never have said that, and that's like their catchphrase, right? That's especially Captain America. Like, he was going to say it in, not Winter Soldier, was it Civil War? Yeah, I think it was Civil War, where he's like, Avengers, and then they never said it. So I'm thinking the movie's probably going to be called Avengers Assemble, and people are going to be very mad because they thought it was going to be something weird and deeper than that, and it'll tie into this Captain Marvel movie very, very well. So anyway, guys, that's it. Kyle, send me a whisper, man, here on Twitter with your handle, so I make sure that I get that. Guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe at youtube.com/selectscreen. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at 5ELECT5CREEN. Again, if you'd like to help support, you can hit us over on patreon.com/selectscreen. Also here on Twitch and player.me/selectscreen. Hashtag tip if you want to just drop a couple of bucks there too. Definitely helps us out. And we also apply to be partners with Elgato, so we'll see how that goes as well. All right. My name is Select Screen. Remember to choose your destiny, and I'm out.